Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tani Report, formerly known as the Bunker Report. What a day we had here today at Charleston Battery against Charleston Battery, number one in the East when they started, and then 8 minutes and not anymore. Actually, they still currently are the top of the East right now. That's how big their lead over the East was. Their performance today looked like they were Detroit City. What a game we had here today. What a performance we had here today. 7 goals scored. Tani with a hat trick. It was taken away, though, sadly, because it was ruled a own goal. But guess what? We're not going to let that kill our vibes. We're still saying Tani with a hat trick, mainly because he did this dance. Seriously, you can do this. Counts. This counts. All of us are going to be doing that dance by the end of the season, by the way. So, here from the Bunker Report Studios, live from my house, because I'm currently in the middle of a 24 hours of Nürburgring iRacing event. I've luckily was able to get a break and watch this bombastic game we had. So let's get this going. What a day we had. Sam Adeniran, he's back on the score sheets for 2 days in a row, 2 games in a row. He gets our first score, and then it's followed by Fabian Garcia with a goal, and that is the Tani show. Tani Oluwaseyi gets in there with not 1, not 2, well, technically it's 2, but 3 goals. It's a hat trick for Tani. It's the Tani show here today, and oh my gosh, he's not only got goals, but by the way, he's got goals, he's got assists. The man does it all. Man, this is awesome. I'm feeling great. The smile hasn't left my face since the 26th minute. It's just up there. I'm loving it. Oh my god, I'm trying to find anything to say about it without just like. This might just be the most unprofessional bunker report I've ever done. I don't care. This is just the most fun I've had in a game at times, and I really wish I was down there at everybody at Alamo Beer Company. Cody's been sending me videos all night, and jeez, if this is how I perform when I'm not there, I might not. I think I might be the problem. If I might be the problem, I'm staying home. I'm just going to be a hermit for the rest of the season. Hopefully, I'm not the problem because I really love going down to games. But let's talk about the game. 38% possession versus 62% possession. San Antonio FC down below that 40, that chef's kiss of possession. The game, we were pressing them. When we pressed them, we got the ball and we put it in their goal. We had 17. We had about 13 shots on goal and 7 goals. That just shows you on how dominant we were here today. It just was intense pressure by everybody from San Antonio FC. 13 shots, 9 of them were on goal, 7 of them went in. It was just intense. Sam Adeniran, Fabian Garcia, Tani Oluwaseyi, and Nacho hops in there with the final 2 after he hopped on. And 80th and 89th minute, it was just a party here. It was a party there. It's a party everywhere in San Antonio right now because it was just so much fun to watch these guys perform here today. Statistics, we had 17 fouls versus their 13. We had 3 yellow cards hop in there. We also had 3 offsides, but we were just pressing so hard. I don't even care about the yellow cards or the fouls. We might have to care about those. We had 9 corner kicks, and Jordan Farr had 2 beautiful saves. Every shot that they've had was either wide of the goal, but the ones that were on it, Jordan Farr was just cat-like reflexes, just jumps up there and denies them. And this was just so much fun. This was just so much fun, and everything about it just puts a smile on my face. Currently, as recording of the video right now, like 5 minutes after the game ended, we are sitting number 1 in the West. Yes, we are. Number 1 in the West by 1 point ahead of Sacramento Republic, but they play tomorrow. And we'll know exactly how they perform by tomorrow. But our next game, we will be against the bottom of the East. We stay in the East, but it's the bottom of the East. It's going to be Detroit City, who is at the bottom of the East versus currently top of the West. I gotta say something. Bring the madness. Just bring it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm going to have to say. And I'm going to be enjoying this show a lot. And I really have lost for words. Just let these highlights explain for themselves. We pressed, we attacked, everything we did, it worked. Nothing was going away from us, and it certainly was a absolute show on the pitch today. 7-0, tying San Antonio FC's record for goals scored in a game. Oluwaseyi with a unofficial hat trick, but what everybody else is just going to say a hat trick, because if it's off an own goal, I would give him the hat trick anyway, but statisticians will not say otherwise. But who are they? Who are they? Guess what? We're happy. Don't kill our vibes. Oh my gosh. So 7-0 against Battery. Next game, it is going to be at Detroit City. And I gotta have to say, I'm looking forward to it. It's glad to have everybody back on the game. Akuzar, he made his first start. He's on the pitch. He is confirmed real. I know a few people are thinking, is he just a myth? He's real. And he was doing pretty good. He was a little bit rusty on the corner kits. His first corner kit was short, and his second corner kit was to the moon. Everything else is on point. He's a very good corner kicker. So glad to have Azakar back. Mitch Tainter is back as well. And oh man, when Mitch is in the game, everybody kind of just seemed locked in when Tainter was in there. He was subbed out for Smith later in the game, but Tainter just locked down the left side of the field at the start of the game. So any chance that they had on the left, they couldn't get through. They were getting chances in the first half on the right, and even the commentators noticed that right side is the only side that's working for them because Mitch Tainter is on the left, and they just couldn't get past Mitch and Shannon Gomez. It was a fantastic defensive performance by San Antonio FC. It was reported that we were running a 4-4-2. The Twitter post showed a 3-4-3. I still think we're running a 5-2-3. Or 5-3-2. I don't know what things we are. We need to work on our app synchronization with how we report what lineup we are, because everyone's confused on what lineup we are, to the point where it's like we got 11 people on the field, we're good. And honestly, by the way they performed it might be a strategy decision, because they had no idea what we were running. And they had no answer. We were just pressing and pressing and pressing. Sam Adeniran, Oluwaseyi, Azakar, Abu, Hayes, and Hansen. Our front six in that 4-4-2, we're just pressing everybody. Azakar and Adeniran had some major tackles in the game, passed it over. Abu had some great opportunities. Hayes has some great opportunities. Hansen has some good opportunities, all in there. What a day it was here today over at Charleston Battery. I'm going to have to go over to the San Antonio FC Reddit. If you aren't on there during the game, it's just it's a happy feeling over there. Everyone's having fun. The match day thread, I need to say this because when I saw it, I just couldn't stop laughing. So on the San Antonio FC Reddit, I saw this comment. South Carolina hasn't been spanked this bad since 1865. Thank you, San Antonio Gramsci, for the Reddit comment of the day. I might make that a thing. Keep up the. That's a good one. Just amazing job from everybody. Amazing from everybody, and I got no downsides to say this. The only downside is we might have felt a little bit too much today to bring out a few yellows. There was a few San Antonio players down near the end of the game that might have been from tiredness, but they were holding their ankles. I think we need to calm down on the aggressiveness just a tad bit. We've shown on how good that we can attack. We've shown on how good we can press it. We've shown on how good we are off corners and scoring goals now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Tantor, to the squad. Welcome back, everybody who's now getting back injured. I feel like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. You know what? This makes me want to dance. This has been the Bunker Report, and I hope everybody has a good night.